welcome to New Horizons. I'm Suzanne Barnett, your host, and I cannot wait to introduce the Barbary Coasters.
You're as welcome as the flowers in May, and we love you in the same old way. We've been waiting for you day by day. You're as welcome as the flowers in May. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to all of you. This is such a treat for me to be honoring you, and I want to start with you, Fred.
I am Fred Wellmerling.
Okay. And you started in 1959.
Started this quartet in 1959.
Okay.
And when it started, it took off like a rocket. And we said to ourselves, if we're having as much fun as we think we are, don't let it die. Well, thank God we did. I'm the last of the originals. It's been 92 years ago.
No way.
Not
Fred,
92 years ago.
So,
Or 92 years ago.
Pardon?
Yeah. The group hasn't been around for 92
Oh.
years. But it
No.
feels
62 years.
fun.
yeah, 62. Fred,
Fumble number
do
one.
you have a song for us?
You know, in the years that this quartet has been performing, we like to really get the audience attention if we can.
Okay.
So we like to sing what we call a rouser.
Okay,
So with that permission, we're going to sing our opener.
perfect.
Hi, neighbor, what do you know and what do you say? Hi, neighbor, throw all your worries away. We are the Barbary Coasters and we'll sing just for you. And if you want some more, we'll sing an old song or two. We're saying hi, neighbor, time to smile and say bye-bye blues, bye-bye blues. Bells ring, birds sing, sun is shining, no more pining. Bye-bye blues, bye-bye blues. Don't sigh, don't cry, blues bye-bye. If there's anybody here from out of town, step up and say hello. Hello. If there's anybody here from my hometown, shake hands and let me know. It's true that where I come from, folks are neighborly. So let's drum up some hospitality. And if there's anybody here from out of town, step up and say hello. Hello.
Step up.
Step up and say hello. Howdy.
Hi.
Bravo, bravo. Okay, I'm going to interview each one of you at a different time, but now it's Baby David Jones. Well, you are the youngest in the group.
That's right.
So tell us about you.
Well, I have been singing since before college days, but not with these gentlemen and not as well as these gentlemen, and I'm just delighted to be here and being sort of a pinch hitter and filling in on a song now and then.
He's too modest. He's an anchor part of the group.
So, Dave, what is it like being in this group?
Oh, it's great fun. It's a wonderful genre of music, great Americana, good stuff, and these guys have been doing it for a long time. They sound great. They've got a vast repertoire. I've only learned a very, very small portion of it, and it's a terrific opportunity to get out and make music, which is what it's all about.
What is your regular job?
Oh, I work in clean tech locally, so
Okay, so this is marvelous for you.
This is
it's,
just a
it's
fun
opposite,
sideshow.
right?
yep, it is.
Okay, so now would you mind picking out a song?
Oh, how about one from the deep recesses of history that they probably sang in the trenches of World War I?
Axel Rock.
Have you heard the new sensation sweeping across the land? a musical treat with a Dixieland beat. It's Alexander's Ragtime, Ragtime Band.
Come on and hear,
Come on and hear,
come on and hear.
come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on and hear, come on and hear, come on and hear, come on and hear. It's the best band in the land. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before. Ta-da-ta, 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 ta-da. Wah, wah, it's just the bestest band. What am, my little honey lamb? Come on,
Clarinets play in the tra-la-la-la-la. The big bass horn goes oop-a-pop-pop.
up to the
Hear that slip and slide trombone. Who's the moaning, groaning saxophone?
And if you wanna hear that Swanee River played in ragtime,
Come on and hear,
Come on and hear.
come on and hear,
come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. What's a commotion? I got a notion. Something's in the air. Let's meander and we'll take a gander and see what's a coming down there. Hear those syncopated toots, see the flashy red suits. It's Alexander's band, I so wear. And if you really wanna hear that Swanee River played in ragtime,
Come on and hear,
Come on and hear.
come on and hear,
come on and hear, come and hear that ragtime band.
Coming down the street, the best band in the land.
Wonderful. You guys are better than the last time you were here. What's happened? And you were so good then. What's happening?
Well, we've got him warmed up.
Yep.
That's it.
We're the
That's
only
it.
quartet in the world with 5 members. But
I know. I don't know whether to call you a quintet. You're a quintet now.
What?
Yeah.
Quit it.
Quintessential
Okay.
quartet.
Just
Quintessential.
Quartet.
Yeah, quartet. Okay, now, Tom,
yeah.
you are so famous.
Oh,
You
God.
have to tell. Yeah, you are. So you have to tell us about you.
Well, I don't know about famous, but
You are.
But
Should it be infamous?
I've been a lawyer here in Silicon Valley for a long, long time, and still actively practicing mostly in biotechnology, corporate practice. But I also do a lot of singing and writing, and maybe what you mean, I also do a lot of solo singing too.
That's
But,
what I mean. So where do you do your solo singing, Tom?
all over the place. I've had teachers that would get me gigs, and I've got groups that I sing with. I've done every kind of singing there is. I started off singing screaming rock and roll into a microphone. I've done grand opera. I've done show tunes. I've done folk songs. I've done musicals. I love music. I love all music, and I love barbershop. And a big part of barbershop. This is, I think, my 33rd year. So I'm not the baby of the group, but we're all junior to our founder. But
Yeah.
it's been 33 years for me, and I've enjoyed it tremendously. And a big part of the enjoyment has been singing with these guys for all that time. It's singing harmony like this is a very personal thing, and I don't think it works for a long time if you don't like the guys.
So what do you like about all these guys?
Gee, now that you put me on the spot.
That's a
Well,
tough
you know,
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
question.
yeah.
in our we're all good friends. Our wives are good friends, and we've traveled together. We've sung. We sing in one venue quite often, but we've sung in hotels and shows and all over the place. And
state parks.
So
national
yeah,
parks.
so we spent a lot of time together, and it's a fun way to be together. To have the central activity that you share be music.
And what I think, as an aside to say, is that men, compared to women, don't seem to have as many close friends. Women will tell their whole life story, and men are kind of, they're lonelier. I think, and I use the word lonely, but now you guys are so hot together.
Well, these guys won't let us be lonely. They won't let me be lonely. I keep trying to make them go away and hide somewhere. God, they're always there.
the camaraderie, what's the word?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. And it's so important, and I can tell the way you all sing, that you enjoy it so much. So now it's your turn, Tom, to pick out a song.
Well, this being the holiday season, we thought we had to do at least one Christmas song. We have over the years accumulated songs for virtually every holiday there is, but we would like to do a Christmas song for
Well,
everybody.
perfect.
Okay.
Maybe let's get my accoutrement.
Oh. Jingle, 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 jingle. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Oh, jingle bells. Jingle, 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 jingle while we ride in a jingle, 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 one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
In a one-horse sleigh with a jingle bells.
Jingle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Jingle, jingle, jingle all the way.
Jingle bells.
Wonderful. Bravo. Okay. Now, Howdy, it's your turn. Tell us all about you.
Well, I've been singing in groups since I was 10 years old, 75 years ago. And I've had about 10 quartets like this over the years.
Wow.
He wears them out.
Yeah, they can't stand me that long.
Yeah.
This is the longest I've been with one, because I've only been here 34 years, but it's been fun working with a group that has this much fun. We're not the serious type that are out to compete and all that kind of stuff. I've done that, but this is just for the hell of it. It's good stuff.
Yep.
And so it makes you feel very good, does it, when
Oh
you sing?
yeah, and when you hit those chords, if
Yeah.
you hit one,
Yeah. Yeah.
then it's
How do you keep how do you keep your voices, so pure, and you must lead wonderful lives, huh?
you don't hear me loud
No
enough time.
drinking, no smoking. Yeah. No,
We're not
really.
pures.
You're not? I thought you were. I wouldn't have you on the show unless I thought you were pure. Come on.
We're flattered.
We're flat.
Of course, of course. So, Howdy, tell us about one of your really interesting experiences that you've had with this group.
With this group.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, one of the first ones, when this guy first came in, he rehearsed with us. And then we went across the street after the rehearsal. He had a business lunch, a dinner with somebody, was sitting in this nice restaurant having dinner, and the rest of us stood behind him and made him stand up in his and sing a song. We put it to him, and that's what quartet's about. You never know what they're going to do to you or at you.
Yeah, but you sing together so beautifully. Do you practice a lot?
Occasionally.
Quite a bit. It's
Okay.
fellowship.
Yeah. But you have to practice, right?
Yeah, some.
So, Baby Dave, what is it like for you to be in this group? I asked you that before, but now you're warmed up. So,
Well, I'm mostly just trying to catch up and learn the music.
it must be difficult to learn those and the words. How do you all do those words?
Mostly the same.
No,
They
but to
do.
memorize, you have to.
Memorizing music is not as hard as memorizing stuff that doesn't have the music behind it. Memorizing the words and the music together, I think, is sometimes easier. And it is tough. It's tough to learn the parts on your own, because what really happens, what really works is when the parts all come together, and that's in the rehearsal. So You can do a certain amount of learning on your own, but then you've got to have a chance to sing it as a group and find out where it rings and who's syncing up and all those kinds of things.
Of course.
And
Okay.
he's not telling you that he sings in other groups. And so he has to keep the words straight for all these different groups he sings in.
I think
Fortunately, they're all different arrangements.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so now, Mr. Howdy, what song are you
now?
going to sing?
Shine?
Oh, okay. Quiet little warm-up tune that we.
Okay.
Shine on me in the morning. Shine on me. Will the light in the lighthouse shine on me, on me? Shine on me in the evening. Shine on me. I wonder if the lighthouse will shine on me in the evening.
One song gets better than the next. Really. How many of you have had to take singing lessons
I think all of us, at least.
at certain times?
He would
Never
not.
had a lesson.
No kidding.
Yeah, but he founded the Cal Octet
was
at
a teacher.
Berkeley.
He
That's
the,
what I-
the
He's hot
acapella
stuff.
group at
That
Berkeley. he
golden
founded
bear.
it.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And you've had no lessons?
No, I've sung in many groups, from boys' choir all the way up to.
Yeah, but you haven't had individual
Oh
lessons?
no, that's for these pros.
I see. But you have a wonderful voice.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it.
You do too. Okay, David Larwood, tell us about you.
Well, I was lucky enough. I met these gentlemen about 20 years ago, and I heard about this great quartet. And I got to hear the former bass sing with them a few times. And then in 1995, unfortunately, we lost him. And so I tried very hard to join this group, and I found out I was third in line. There was a long list, and I made the short list barely. So I was able to squeeze in and start singing with these guys starting in 1996. So I've been singing with them for over 15 years.
And what is it like for you, Dave?
Oh, it's wonderful. You've asked a little bit about how we work together and
Yeah.
blend and things like that. I formed another group about 20 years ago and did a performance one time. I thought it was wonderful. And these guys came up to me and said, "That's great. Wait till you've sung together for a few years." And it didn't make any sense to me. But I came to understand it. And I'd sung with this quartet for about 7 years. And we were sitting in Tom's living room. And he turned to me and said, "There it is. Now you're there." After 7 years.
Now you've been with us,
Well,
what,
Tom,
about
what
15,
took you
16,
so long?
17?
Well, I mean, it was going fine, but I think this is true for every quartet. By the way, this whole barbershop quartet universe is like an alternative universe from something from Star Trek.
Yeah.
But I think every quartet would have this feeling. You can have the greatest singers in the world, but everybody has to learn how to modulate their voices correctly to get the kind of ring, the kind of chord locking that you want to get in barbershop. And it took 7 years, and we sounded fine. We did a lot of concerts, and then all of a sudden we had our sound, and we've had it ever since. And it was different than the sound we had with the bass who had died. It was a different sound, and we all had to learn how to come together to make that happen. It takes a while.
So could you describe that a little bit more, what our sound is?
It's our sound. It's not an overly edgy sound. Some very famous barbershop quartets, the Buffalo Bills and stuff like that, have really buzzy, high sounds. I think it's a little bit more of a mellow sound, but I think in the world of barbershop, it's a pretty rich sound.
I'll say.
And it for people that know barbershop, they hear two chords out of quartets and they know instantly who's singing. So because it is that distinctive a sound. It's not just the first tenor, second tenor, baritone, and bass that sing. It's four guys who learn how to blend together, and that blend is always absolutely unique.
Well said.
Okay, so how would it have been? Well, no, let me say something else. I would think that it would be so difficult to sing without music. I mean, I know that's the barbershop, the quartet idea, but is it really horribly difficult?
I think you get used to it. A cappella we prefer, so we
Yeah.
don't have an accompanist.
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I think part of that beauty of a cappella work is the blending that you can get of the four voices. So that's my answer, but these dudes
Yeah.
probably have another
The-
interpretation.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
have to lip read and listen to the other guy all the time, and that's how you get there. It's just is he a little bit louder, a little bit softer, a little bit harder, and
Yeah.
it's that matching the voice next to you and the other, all of them, that makes the difference, and it doesn't come overnight.
One of the things that's fun in a cappella group, you can adjust the pitch a little bit. So pianos are tuned in music theory. If you change the key, the physics, the basic physics don't move. A piano is a balance. They call it a tempered scale. So it sort of is making some trade-offs. So if you're playing in one key and you go to a different key, it'll still sound pretty good, pretty darn good. But singers can lock it in just right. And with people that are listening to each other, you can actually generate, it's physics, that you get extra notes because of the quality of each person's voice, and they add up and reinforce in wonderful ways that a piano can't do.
But that sounds so difficult.
You had it's
achieve that.
You just have to feel it. You know, if it's like dancing. So you lean on someone, and you feel that it's coming together, and then you go, there it is.
Dave, it's your turn to pick out a song.
Well, I'd love to do two songs because I'm greedy and I'm the next youngest guy after Dave.
Okay.
The classic that I'd like to do is we call it Neveryone. It's Here Comes the Showboat, and it starts with the word everyone, and because E is hard to get together, for years this group has all started on an N, so you got a Neveryone come running, followed immediately by a Hoagie Carmichael tune, which you will recognize, and we're going to mix up the quartets a little bit on
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Doing Neveryone?
No, you guys are doing
Okay.
Everyone come running. Can't you see that showboat coming? Watch her puffing along. Here comes the showboat. Here comes the showboat. Puffin', 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 puffin' along, along. Mammy and Pappy are feeling happy. Shuffling, 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 shuffling along, along. Each little girl and boy are full of joy and delight. They're gonna hear their favorite quartet singing tonight. Here comes the showboat. Here comes the showboat. Puffin', 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 puff, 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 puffin' along. Puffin' along.
Excellent.
And
And another one?
Fred,
We
our
need another key.
pair.
Okay.
I like lazy weather. I like lazy days.
Can't be blamed for having lazy ways. Some old lazy river sleeps beside my door. whispering to the sunlit shore. Up a lazy river by the old mill run, that lazy, lazy river in the noonday sun. Linger in the shade of a kind old tree.
Throw away your troubles, dream a dream with me.
Oh, up a lazy river where the robin's song awakes each bright new morning, we can sing along. Blue skies up above, everyone's in love. Up a lazy river, how happy you can be. Up a lazy river with me.
One more time.
Up a lazy river by the old mill run, the lazy, lazy river in the noonday sun. Linger in the shade of a kind old tree.
Throw
Your troubles.
Dream with me.
Up a lazy river where the robin's song awaits each bright new morning, we can sing along. Blue skies up above, everyone's in love.
If you'll come
Up a lazy river, how happy you can be. Up a lazy river with me. Up a lazy river with me. Oh yeah!
That was the best. Bravo, bravo. We're out of time.
Oh.
Isn't that awful? But you promised to come back next year.
Please.
Well, it's
And
been fun
I-
to be with you, Suzanne. Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
so
us.
much. You're so welcome. I wish you all the very, very best success, which you already have, and the best of health and a wonderful new year. And I want to thank our fabulous crew. You know it's fabulous. We couldn't do this without the crew. And of course, I want to thank our audience for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're so good. You all are so good. So good.
Song, another song? Oh.
No, just we can just keep
Let's
talking.
do
Yeah.
one more.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
talk.
Okay. Go.
Farewell, my own true love, my honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you, never to see you any.
Never gonna see you any.
I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again.
So goodbye.
Farewell.
So long forever.
Boom, boom.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
Behind.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
Behold.
Goodbye, my Coney Island. We all fall for some girl that dresses neat, some girl that's got big feet. We meet her on the street, then we'll join the army of merry boots to the altar.
Just like leading lambs to slaughter.
When it's over, oh boy, we get it good. Bachelor days we'll then recall. Rich man, a poor man, a beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief. We all are bound for goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love,
my honey.
I'm gonna go away and leave you, never to see you any.
Never gonna see my little bambino.
I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again.
Oh, goodbye.
Farewell.
So long forever.
Boom, boom.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
Behind.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
Diddly ho.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
Bye.